Hello and welcome to another update video about Cosmos Atom. Here's still one of the charts which presents at least an opportunity. Yeah, there are many charts that are still looking for new lows at the moment in the crypto space. Cosmos did hold so far its larger support areas and is still quite far away from the June low. So generally it is one of the stronger charts at the moment in crypto. Unfortunately, it did not make a higher high here in this wave to the upside. That would have been ideal. I'm still counting this as a fifth wave, which occurred here at around $16 on the 5th of November. But it would be a truncated wave. So the chart has lost with that some credibility. Yeah, there are, however, a few possibilities how this move to the upside can be counted. And they don't really have a major impact on the latest price action here. So I think it's worth looking at this possible current wave 2, because basically you can count this still as a 5-wave move to the upside. It would be a diagonal pattern, and you can also find a way to put the wave 1 up here, and then you have a larger ABC. But it doesn't really have a major impact on this yellow support area where the price could reverse, and it also wouldn't really be important for the further targets, you know, maybe minimally, but it doesn't really have a major impact. And now either we count this bullish as a diagonal, or we count all of this just as a correction and we're already heading down here in an impulsive wave structure. So in this video I would like to give you the key levels which will make invalidation of the bullish scenario very likely. So we want to understand the key levels below which the price should not drop. And if it drops below these levels, then it will make it very likely that this is actually just a bearish wave pattern. All of this move from the June low all the way up here to the high at around $17 in September was in that case then just an ABC correction, or a little bit more of a complex correction. And we are now coming down in an impulse, because to be fair, the move to the downside that occurred here, you can count it as a wave 1. So let's say move down wave 1, we moved up in a wave 2, we're coming down now in a wave 3, there'll be a wave 4 up. Oops, this is gone now. So 1, 2, and there's different ways, but let's say 3, 4, and 5, yeah, to make lower lows. This is possible, and I'm going to tell you the level where this becomes more likely. I also talk about my primary expectation. So the primary expectation is that we have here made a wave 1 to the upside, yeah, which finished here on the 5th of November, and we're now coming down in a wave 2. So in this wave 2, we have probably, and that's my view, we've probably completed a wave A. So a wave 2 consists of 3 waves typically, A, B, C. Now you can have different interpretations of this. I'm going to move in now. So the first way of looking at this would be, this is a wave A, and now we are waiting. I think that's what I told you in the previous video. This could become an A, B, C, and we come down in a larger wave C then. And A, B, C is the B wave. So the wave A consists of 5 waves. The wave B in itself is a 3-wave structure again, A, B, C, and we would come down in the C wave of the wave 2 afterwards. Problem is that we don't really see that the price is trying to put a C wave in. That's what makes me think, does this B wave really consist of an ABC, or, and that is what is possible in a B wave, or does the B wave consist of a triangle structure? This regularly happens. So a wave B can be a triangle. A, B, C, D, E, and it could be nearly finished. A contracting triangle. So also you can add here trend lines that actually guide you very well in the triangle, roughly, yeah. These trend lines are not too important when you count it as an Elliott wave triangle. Important would be to make this triangle work. So it would basically mean that the high of the E wave would be the top of the B wave. That's an E. The B wave consists in this case of 5 waves in a triangle, and we would come down in a C wave afterwards. Important for this scenario is that the E wave does not go above the $10.90 level. That is the level of wave C, and if we go above that, the triangle may not work out, or it will become an extended triangle. So if we push a bit higher here, you would expect to come down afterwards. Target for the E wave, let's calculate it as well. We take for that purpose the C wave length, so the length of the wave C, and we add it to the low of the D wave. That gives you a target of $10.60, the 61.8% FIB extension of the C wave, $10.60. So that would be an ideal target for the wave E, and then we could come down in C wave, and maybe then, and yeah, let's then talk about the key levels that we will reach. But I can't rule out at this stage that we will get a more extended wave B up. Yeah, so let's say we break above the C wave high here, $10.90. The triangle would then not work out as indicated on this chart, and it could very well be that this will then be an A, B, and C. So the B wave will go a bit higher. All of that doesn't really have an impact in this overall scenario. It's just, you know, which route do we take? But what you need to understand, key breakout point to the upside is the $10.90 level. Okay, and again, triangle would at the moment be the expectation because it's following that count nicely. We see a lot of triangles at the moment in crypto. And we would come down in a C wave. Target for the C wave, obviously in yellow highlighted, is the support area. And we've already reached the top of that support area anyway. So the key level would be the 78.6% FIB level at 775. Ideally, we don't want the C wave to go below that level, but it can obviously. The very last level that I would consider possible for this wave 2 is the 88.7% FIB level at $6.71. But below that level, invalidation will get very likely. The reason is why I give it a little bit more space all the way down to the 88.7% FIB level is because the wave A was quite long. And if we really only put a triangle in, then the wave C will be very short anyway. So you will want to give it a bit more space. We have to consider that we might get to that level before we see a recovery. But overall, generally, anywhere in this yellow area, the price can reverse. A signal for reversal, you know, what would be the best signal that we actually already moving up? First of all, we want to see 5 waves up. Yeah, but I think we need, at the moment, the way the chart is done here at the moment, looking at an earlier than expected breakout. So without putting a C wave in, yeah, if we already break out to the upside, I wouldn't believe it that this is a significant breakout unless we move in an impulsive way above $12.49. Yeah, then we can consider that a low was already in, not before. And yeah, below which level will now a bearish scenario become likely? So let's say that we actually will go below the June low. So I would say this becomes more likely below the 78.6% FIB level, so below 775. But for the reasons I explained, I think I wouldn't really make it the primary expectation until we go below $6.71. But already below the 78.6% FIB level, it will get more likely that the bullish scenario gets invalidated. But yeah, that's where we are at the moment. And if we really turn around in this area, then we are looking for a wave 3 to the upside that could follow. And the wave 3, let's assume we come down to the 78.6% FIB level. The wave 3 could then take us into the region around $24, $25. Okay, that's my update about Cosmos Atom. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.